Hi, my name is Dr. Morrison. I teach all of the juniors here at Ursuline Academy, and in Theology 3, we study both morality and social justice as the core curriculum for junior year. Our students engage in learning about what it means to be a moral person, how to act morally, especially in challenging situations, and then we look at all of the issues of justice that confront us on a daily basis. I asked them to identify an issue that spoke to their heart. I asked them to write a letter. They were asked to not only identify the issue, but make some recommendations about what they think could help make this a better situation. Being part of a process that offers someone their rights and attends to their dignity as a human being is really part of being what a faithful citizen is.
So I'm Mairead. I'm a junior in Dr. Morrison's A-Block theology class. And so when we were assigned this project to write a social justice letter, almost immediately I gravitated towards issues with special education and people with disabilities and their learning issues and struggles, mainly because my older brother has Down syndrome and he's been in the Boston public school system his entire life. And that's how I kind of almost stumbled across this start of the Boston Globe article I found about how these dual language schools that Boston has been promoting and has made significant strides in, especially amongst other cities in the country, but how they lack these special education programs. And they almost had to pick between going to a school that was English only, but had their educational needs, or going to a school that was going to teach them in both English and their native home language. And it really just spoke to me as something that I could hopefully address and see change in.
My hope in doing this was I wanted these young women, who I think are just outstanding, to know not only do they have a voice for the good, and they can make a difference.
I presented my letter at the Servium reception, and after I gave a short little presentation about my letter and the research I had done on the issue, a Ursuline alumni came up to me and told me that she was a teacher in a dual language school and that she was meeting the next day with the head of the dual language program of Boston Public Schools. And she emailed me after that meeting to tell me that starting this September, so for the upcoming school year, all dual language schools are going to be required to have a set amount of special education teachers to provide for a set amount of special education programs. I really contribute Ursuline to the foundation of how I learned that I can be an advocate for people, and I can use my voice, I can use what I've learned in classrooms and through my experience here to really make a true difference in the world and help people with the opportunities I've been given.
Reading these letters that these young women wrote still touch my heart all these months later. And I know that we're in good hands going forward, because not only do they know they can advocate for others, they have, and I know they will continue to do so.